Feature images in WordPress can be used in a variety of places throughout the site. Here we see two of those places in the Not Even Past site. This central section on the front page has the opportunity to have a large image here. Right now we have the wrong aspect ratio of image in this slot, so it doesn't appear fully across the page, but if we did, you would see it as this full block here. Another place is in these little thumbnails in the sidebar of the page. But as we've noticed, many of the articles in Not Even Past do not have feature images set. So how do we set them? Let's start with this Dallas Chaos article here. We look at it and we see that it's a article with many lovely images. This large one here is probably a good candidate to be the feature image. Another thing that, in addition to its kind of visual amazingness, that makes it a good candidate is that it has a fairly close ratio between the height and the width, which is a virtue that the images need to possess to be good feature images. And the other virtue is that it is a fairly large-sized image. You'll want some that are as close to 860 pixels tall and wide as possible. So they can be anything over 860 pixels in either direction that also has a pretty close ratio between height and width. So for this one, I'm going to choose that. So if you're looking at a article on the website and you're logged in, you'll see this edit post link up at the top. I'll use that. But you can also get to posts through the All Posts page here. Perfectly reasonable way to get to them. Here's the Dallas Chaos article. All right, so we can see that it has that large image embedded in the document up here, but that does not make it the feature image. You set a feature image using this little panel down here called Feature Image. Click on the Set Featured Image, and you can either find an image in your media library. Scrolling down here. Let's see if we can find that Dallas Chaos image here. You can also use the Upload Files tab up there in the top right to select an image off your computer or from another website. I'm going to stop this so I'm going to choose, so I could have chosen one of those, but I'm going to just take one off my desktop because I know I can find one quickly. So here's the dimensions are greater than 860 both directions, fairly tight aspect ratio. So I'll choose that. It uploads it into the site. We see the aspect ratio here. We could edit the image if we wanted to crop it. If you choose an image that does not have the right aspect ratio, then you can choose an image and crop it down to one that does. Right, now it shows up in this panel as your featured image. If you got the wrong one, just click Remove Featured Image and you can start over. But once we update this, now if we go back to the home page, and we scroll down, we see Dallas Chaos now has a thumbnail image just like the Art of War does. If we click on the image, we still see the featured image is not part of the individual article right now. It could be made to be, but for now, because you often have an image so high up in the text of your articles, I've not done that on the individual articles. We can talk about that if you want to change that. But everywhere people see this article, whether it's on the front page or in internal pages, they'll see that thumbnail.